Hello everyone. Today our topic is physical and chemical changes. In chemical changes, a new substance is formed. New substance is formed. For example, when milk is converted into curd. Here curd is a new substance because it has different chemical properties. But in case of physical change, no new substance is formed. For example, ice melts into water. Here, ice and water they both have the same property because they have the same formula like H2O. It means there is no new substance is formed and the physical change is physical change is reversible. For example, ice melts into water and water when we freeze water then it converts into ice means physical change is reversible. But in case of chemical change it is irreversible. For example, irreversible. For example, when you burn wood, burning of wood produces carbon dioxide gas, and we cannot get wood again from carbon dioxide, or we cannot get milk from curd, means it is irreversible change. Now, the third point is in physical change, it may change shape and size. For example, when you stretch rubber band, suppose this is a rubber band, and after stretching, the size of rubber band is this. It means that there is a change in the size. Same if you take a balloon and compress the balloon and or apply force, then its size changes. It means in physical change there is a change in size or shape. You can say that when we press balloon, then its shape changes. But when we stop applying force, then it regains its original shape. When we stop stretching rubber band, then it regains its original size. It means that physical change is reversible and chemical change is irreversible. Now we start the topic. In the previous chapter, we have learnt about a few physical properties of matter. Physical properties means physical properties means the properties that can be observed and specified, yeah, that can be observed without a change in composition, or there should be no change in chemical property or chemical nature. You can observe We can observe the physical property without changing the chemical nature, that is physical property. Example, hardness. We can observe hardness, we can observe rigidity, fluidity, density, melting point, boiling point, but without change the chemical nature, that is physical property. For example, melting point. Melting point is the point when a solid starts liquefy, means solid convert into liquid. The temperature at which solid convert into liquid state, that is melting point. But it is also reversible and there is no change in the chemical nature. That's why we can call it a physical property. Again I repeat this. Physical property means it can be observed without a change in composition, or there is no change in chemical nature in case of physical property. But in case of chemical property, there is a change in the chemical nature. For example, rusting is not a physical property, it is a chemical property, because when iron react with another substance like oxygen or water vapors, then rusting takes place. Means there is a change in the chemical property because rust is different from the iron. It has different chemical nature. Okay. Now here these examples of like color, hardness, rigidity, fluidity, density, melting point, boiling point, etc. are the physical property. Weight is also physical property because we can measure weight without changing the chemical nature of a substance. The interconversion of states from solid to liquid, liquid to gas, gas to liquid, solid to gas. Interconversion of state is a physical change, but because these change occur without a change in composition and no change in the chemical nature of the substance. Although ice, water vapor all look different, but they have they and display different physical properties, but they are chemically the same. There is no change in the chemical property. They have same physical property. They look like they are different, but they have same physical property. Here they display different physical property, but they have physical property, and they have no change in their chemical nature. That's why they both they these are the physical properties. Means conversion like melting, boiling, these are called physical property. Both both water and cooking oil are liquid, but the chemical characteristics are different. Hence, they are different in their chemical nature. They differ in odor and inflammability. Water and oil. Inflammability means water extinguishes fire and oil it oil burns in air. Okay, we know that oil burns in air whereas water extinguishes fire. Means they have different chemical property. Means it is this chemical property of oil that makes it different from water. Burning is a chemical change. You should remember this thing. Burning is a chemical change. During this, like burning of wood, burning of paper is a chemical change. During this process one substance reacts with another to undergo a change in chemical composition. For example, iron, when it reacts with oxygen gas, then rusting takes place. Then rusting takes place when iron react with oxygen. Means if during this process one substance, like iron is a one substance, reacts with another substance, means O2, and undergo a change in chemical composition like rusting. Okay, chemical change brings a change in the chemical properties of matter and we get new substances. Means in a chemical change there is a new substance. A chemical change is called a chemical reaction. The reaction in which chemical change takes place is called a chemical reaction. During burning of candle, both physical and chemical changes takes place. Can you distinguish this? Yes, we can. For example, burning of candle. When we burn candle, like this is a candle, and when we this the candle is a hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon. Okay, when we burn it, then carbon dioxide gas is produced. Means a different substance is formed. This is called, and the property of hydrocarbon and carbon dioxide is different. That's why burning of candle is called chemical change. While burning, it also melts, and this melting is called physical change. Okay, burning produces carbon dioxide, that's why it is called chemical change. But during burning, it also melts, and the melting is a physical change, because by melting wax we can also get make candle. Okay, that's why during burning of candle both physical and chemical changes takes place. Now we are going to discuss with the question answers. The first question is, classify the following classify the following as chemical or physical change. Cutting of trees. Cutting of trees is a physical change because there is no new substances formed. Like melting of butter, melting is also physical change because no new substance is formed and it is reversible. Rusting of iron, as you already discussed, that rusting is a chemical change. It is a chemical change. It is physical, and then rusting is a chemical change because rusting forms a new substance. Boiling, it is also a physical change. Passing of electric current through water, and water breaks down into hydrogen and oxygen, means when you pass current in water then we get S2 and O2. Now there is 2s2 and here 2s2. Oxygen is 1 and here oxygen is 2, then we have to balance it, means here 2 and here 1, it means we just put 2. Now we get 2 and 2, 4 hydrogen, and here 2 hydrogen, now this 4 hydrogen. Okay, now it is balanced. There is 4 hydrogen, there is, okay, there is 2 hydrogen, there is 4 hydrogen and 2 oxygen, 2 oxygen, it is balanced. Now they have, now the physical properties change. Why? Because water is extinguishes fire, while hydrogen and oxygen, they are responsible for fire. Okay, now, so this is chemical change. Dissolving common salt in water, it is a physical change. There is no change in the physical chemical property. Making a fruit salad with raw fruits, this is also physical because the taste is same. Burning of paper, burning is chemical change. Okay, we have completed first question. Now second question, try segregating. Segregating means we have to separate. Now segregating the things around you as pure substances or mixture. I just have few example, like here pure substance, for example water. Water is pure, salt is pure, it can be pure, iron is pure, diamond is pure. Many more example you can write. देखिए water is pure if it is free from the impurities. Similarly, salt can be pure if it is free from the impurities. Okay, but soil never be pure. It is always a mixture. Air always is a mixture. Understood? देखिए water can be impure if there is impurities, but we can make it pure because it can have the same water molecules. But air air we cannot consider it as a pure substance. It is a mixture. Similarly, steel is a mixture because steel is formed by iron and carbon, means it is a mixture. Like soil, soil, we cannot consider as a pure substance, it is always a mixture because many substances contain. Okay, now this topic is completed, and in next video we will discuss about elements. Okay, what are the types of pure substances? In the next video we will discuss. Just if any query, any doubt, please go in the comment box and you can comment and write whatever suggestion you just want to give me. You can write your suggestion. Okay, thank you.